every Monday. We're here with Bedazzled Treats with my sister, Sister Monet, who's going to be actually cooking anybody from Maryland, you're going to love this. Everybody that's from Maryland, you're going to love this. We got a lot of persons that's watching outside of the state of Maryland, even outside of the country. This is a signature dish for everybody in Maryland who loves all the delicacies of Maryland. We have some crab cake sliders that we're going to actually be making tonight. We're going to be actually making some crab cake sliders tonight. I am excited about that. I love crab cakes. I don't like eating crabs too much. I don't like breaking open all those crabs and digging for all that meat. Give me a crab cake any day. Do I got anybody who loves that? Give me a crab cake any day. We got some crab cake sliders that we're gonna be making. Then don't forget, right after the Stay at Home and Cook with Us, going over to our Facebook page where we're gonna have my podcast, a Renewed Mind podcast that airs at 8 o'clock, and then tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Pastor Diane has her devotion that comes on every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. But tonight, again, it's Monday night, it's 7 o'clock, and we're here to eat. We're here to cook something really nice for everybody that's watching. We got our crab cake sliders that's going to be cooked up by Sister Monet. Monet, it's on you.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad you could join us today. We're going to be doing crab cake sliders, and then we're going to do some coleslaw. So the coleslaw is going to be homemade. We're going to do each element in each part. So we're going to start with the ingredients first of what we have going on here. So to be able to create the coleslaw, I already bought a pre-bag of coleslaw already mixed up. So it has cabbage, has green onions, it has some carrots, it has some broccoli in there. We have some spicy mustard, brown mustard, some apple glaze here that's going to give it a nice apple kick. Some jalapeno peppers, guys. So we're going to add jalapeno peppers in this. I seeded the pepper. So if you want to keep it spicy, you can leave the seeds in. But we're not going to do it spicy today, so I took the seeds out. But if you want to leave the seeds in so it can give it that nice spicy flavor, you can do so. Some honey, some mayonnaise. The dry ingredients that's going to go in our coleslaw is some black pepper. We have some cumin here, some celery seed, and then some cayenne pepper is going to give it a nice kick. And this is what it looks like after we combine all of the ingredients together. We have our good Maryland Old Bay, guys. Mm-hmm. We also have an Old Bay crab cake classic. You can get this in any seafood store or any market. This is going to be for the crab cakes. We have some lemon here. We're going to squeeze some lemon juice. Also use this for some garnishing. This is parsley flakes. This is an Old Bay mayonnaise, guys, that we already pre-made. I can give you the recipe for this Old Bay mayonnaise. Some butter, melted butter. And I also added honey in this butter so that we can get a nice coating on our bread that we have here. Normally, we would use Hawaiian rolls, guys, but they didn't have Hawaiian rolls in the store. So I got some potato rolls, and we're just going to add our honey butter on top, and that's going to make them nice and sweet. And then our last but not least element, jumbo lump crab meat, guys. This is a Maryland classic here. It's already been hand-picked. So we're going to get started with the coleslaw first. And then we're going to get started with the crab cake last.
So everybody that's watching, please don't forget to share the broadcast. Hit your 3 buttons at the bottom and share with all of your followers. We would love to have as many persons on following us as we go through the night, as we're going to actually go through our crab cake sliders and with our coleslaw.
You can do your coleslaw and actually put the coleslaw on the crab cake sliders, but we're not going to do that today. This is just going to be a side dish for our crab cake sliders. You could do either or. So like I said before, this is going to be your cabbage, your red onion. You have some carrots in here. And then we're going to set this aside and we're going to make a homemade coleslaw dressing. So I have a nice bowl here. We're going to take a half a cup of mayonnaise. And we're going to add that mayonnaise in the bowl, about a half a cup or so. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of the spicy mustard, guys. This is a deli market spicy mustard. I got this from the dollar store. Any spicy mustard, Golden's will do. So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons of that. And then we also have here, I purchased an apple glaze that also has apple cider vinegar in it. You're going to do about 2 tablespoons of this apple glaze here, and that's going to give it a nice sweet kick to it and also an apple flavor. You're going to use your teaspoon. This big one is the teaspoon. You're going to do about 2 tablespoons of this. That's 2 tablespoons.
It's great. Good to see everyone joining. Please make sure we're making crab cake sliders today. We're making crab cake sliders. We're actually creating our own slaw. We're creating our own coleslaw. She's actually making the sauce for that now.
Yes, and then we have honey here. We want to do about 4 tablespoons of the honey. Nice and sweet there. And then we're going to put our dry ingredients that we created. That's going to be with the cumin, the cayenne pepper, black pepper, and the celery seed. And this is what we combined here all together. This is the dry ingredients. And you're going to put that in there. And then that's it. And we're going to add our jalapenos over to the bowl here. And this is what it looks like, guys. So you got your cabbage, your red onion, the jalapeno peppers that we just added. Like I told you before, I took the seeds out. If you want the seeds to be in for it to be a spicy flair, you can leave the seeds in. And some carrots there. And then we put all of these ingredients here. And we're going to whisk these ingredients together. As you can see, it's coming together nice. This is going to be a nice homemade sauce here for your coleslaw. And that's it, guys. Very simple. And you combine all the ingredients with the whisk. And then we're just going to add that with the coleslaw. All of those wet ingredients and the dry ingredients mixed together. And then I'm going to take and combine those ingredients together here. And this is your coleslaw, guys. This is a homemade coleslaw with a homemade dressing. And this has jalapenos. It has your cabbage, your red onion, your carrots. Look how good that looks, guys.
That looks great. That looks great.
And that's nice and homemade. We're going to put this in the ice box to chill this here. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to plate this. This is going to be with our crab cake sliders. I'm going to put this in the ice box. And then we're going to start our crab cakes, guys. Be right back.
All right. So as she puts that into the ice box, we're actually getting ready for the crab cake sliders. Thank everyone. We got some first time Periscope join us here. We want to thank you for joining us. Make sure you stay in with us. We are actually getting ready to make these crab cake sliders. Crab cakes is a signature dish and for the state of Maryland. Signature dish for the state of Maryland. And we're excited about those that's getting ready to be cooked tonight. So we made the slaw. She made the sauce for the slaw. And now she's about to put actually start putting together the sliders themselves.
Thank you, Pastor. So I'm back, guys. We're going to start these nice homemade crab cakes. So we have hand-picked crab meat here. You get this from any seafood market. This is jumbo lump crab meat. And we're going to add this jumbo lump crab meat into our bowl. Nice big pieces of lump crab meat here. This is a Maryland classic here in Maryland.
I can eat that kind of crab meat. I ain't picking no crabs, but I can
eat that. I don't do the picking either, Pastor. I like the dungeon crab legs, and I'll eat those. But that's about it. Okay, you see that nice jumbo lump sweet. These, as you can see, this is a female that they took out the crab. This orange pieces that you see here, that comes from the female of the crab. And then we're going to add our seasonings to this. We're going to add an Old Bay Classic. Like I said, you can get this from any seafood market or regular market. I opened it, and you just put this in here, and it adds seasoning. As you can see, it's a nice breaded seasoning here.
Good. We got a lot of people joining. Thank you so much for joining. Stay around. We're almost done. This is not going to take too long. We normally take about 15, 20 minutes for our dishes, and Monet is rapidly putting this thing together.
And then you're going to add a half a cup of mayonnaise, guys.
Yes, we're making crab cakes. Cake sliders.
Half a cup of mayonnaise is added to this. I like a little mustard in my crab cakes. So we're going to add a little mustard. You can use yellow mustard. I'm going to add what I have here, and that's a little spicy brown mustard. And then I'm going to add a little more Old Bay. This is a Maryland classic. We love Old Bay here in Maryland. Old Bay is a Maryland favorite. We're going to add a couple pinches there of the Old Bay. And then I like to squeeze a little lemon juice in mine. Okay. So we're going to squeeze a little lemon juice all the way around there. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to add some parsley flakes, guys. And you're just going to sprinkle those parsley flakes on. Coat just about the top here. That's green parsley flakes. And that is it, guys. We're going to mash this ingredients together. And then we're going to form mini crab cake sliders. Almost looks like crab balls.
So someone asks, what's the binder? What's pulling it all together?
This Old Bay Classic. So like I said, it's a breader. Mm-hmm. If you want to not use the Old Bay Classic and you want to really get down and dirty and use your regular ingredients, you can do some breadcrumbs. You can use bread and egg, but you don't need to use that when you use the Old Bay Classic. All it calls for is just a half a cup of mayonnaise, and then I add my little ingredients to spice it up or spruce it up a little bit, and that's all you need.
Well, we just had a visitor from Spain. He's watching, actually, just enjoying the crab cake sliders. It's good to see everyone here. Good to see everyone here.
And there you go, guys. This is going to be the mixture. I'm going to wash my hands, and then we're going to get started with, actually, we're going to pan sear these crab cakes in the skillet. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to line them up into our breading here, which is the mini dinner rolls. Like I said before, they didn't have Hawaiian rolls in the market, so we just have the potato rolls, and I'm going to add butter to them. So I'll be right back, guys, once I clean my hands.
Just for the person that is in Spain, I was in Spain that's watching us. I was actually stationed in Zaragoza, Spain for almost 3 years when I first went into the military. So it's good to have some persons in from overseas. We're excited that you have joined us as we are about to put together our slider. She's actually going to put the crab meat into the skillet. It is great. Thank you for allowing me for allowing to serve. I'm grateful that I was allowed to serve. So here we go. We're going into the skillet now.
So here's the skillet, guys. We're going to use some olive oil. I love to use olive oil in our pan, and we're going to coat our pan here to get ready to pan sear our crab cake our mini crab cakes here. And we're going to coat this bottom of this pan and let it get nice and hot. And then we're going to form our mini crab cake balls here. As you can see, they're not falling apart. That crab cake classic, that Old Bay crab cake classic makes it to stick together without the egg. Like I said, it's a breading. We're going to make nice little size crab cakes, mini crab cakes, so that they can fit inside of the bread here. So that's going to be one. We're going to place that in the pan, nice hot pan there. And we already prepared some. We have some in the oven already that's already cooking. You're going to cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes in the skillet. And then when you transfer them to their breading, you're going to cook them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes until golden brown. We're going to do 6 since we have 6 little mini breads there. You're just going to make little patties, crab cake patties here. Nice and small so it can fit inside of the sliders. And this is a nice quick dish. You can also do chicken sliders, pulled pork sliders. We're going to have we can do different recipes with the sliders. And the children, if you have children, they love the sliders too because they're nice and small. And like I said, we're going to do about 6 of these.
I was in Zaragoza in the late 80s. It was 87, 88, and 89.
Wow. And this is crab cake sliders, guys. From scratch. A Maryland classic. We're going to move them around. You're going to cook them about 5 to 7 minutes on each side, guys, until they're golden brown.
Yeah, I'm seeing these hearts go up. It looks good. It smells good as it looks. That's all I'm telling y'all. It smells good as it looks.
This is crab cake sliders, guys, from scratch. I love crab cake. Like Pastor said, I don't do too many crabs. Don't laugh, guys. I'm from Maryland, and I don't eat crab.
I'm from Maryland.
But I will eat crab cake. And this is a little bit of the mixture left over.
We got folks from Sweden watching, wanting us to send. You send us an address and you send the money, you'll get them. You send the address. We send you the Cash App address. You'll get them. We'll stock them and put them somewhere. We'll get them to you. Somebody said they having crab cakes tonight too. That's good.
Awesome.
That's good. We got some followers. We got some great followers here tonight saying they having crab cakes tonight too.
And like I said, guys, you're going to cook these for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side until golden brown. I coated the pan with olive oil. Mm-hmm. And the Old Bay Crab Cake Classic is what I use for breading. I know we had a couple of questions in regard to the breading piece and the element to keep it together, and that's what I use. You can also use egg, 1 egg, mm-hmm. and you can use breadcrumbs. But that Crab Cake Classic already has a seasoned Old Bay breading already to it. Good. And they're going to stick together very, very well. And then once they get done, we're going to transfer them over into our little mini dinner rolls here. And like I said before, you're going to cook them at 350 degrees in the oven. I'm going to start turning them now. Look how golden brown that is.
Oh, wow. Good to see you, Pastor Trina. It's good to see you coming on board. We're making out that classic Maryland crab cake. I know you can't get that crab cake down in Atlanta, but it's up here now. If you want some, just make sure you hit us up. We'll make sure we get some crab cakes down to you.
You're going to flip these nice and golden brown. Smells really, really good. Smells like Maryland in here, guys. And then you're going to cook them until they're golden brown. And while they're cooking, we can prep our mini rolls here. So I made a homemade Old Bay mayonnaise, guys. And what this consists of is a half a cup of mayonnaise. You're going to add some lemon juice. You're going to squeeze a little lemon juice in there. And then you're going to add 1/8 teaspoon of Old Bay. And a little parsley. And that is it. And this is what it whisks up to be. This is a homemade Old Bay mayonnaise. And we're going to put this on our bread. So I'm going to open the bread here. And I'm going to dollop the Old Bay mayonnaise. Oops, excuse me, guys. Butterfingers here.
Yeah, Fatina, I know it looks good. I'm telling you, it looks good. It smells good in here, which means I know it's going to taste good.
And you're going to do it for each one. And that's going to be a dollop of the Old Bay mayonnaise. Like I said before, you could do the coleslaw inside of the bread if you want to, but we're going to do that as a side dish, guys. The homemade coleslaw that we made. You can make it really, really pretty and put it inside of the bread, but we're not going to do that today.
All the sauce that you're seeing she's spreading, she made this herself. If you're just joining us, everything that she's done except for the bread, she's made herself. She made the sauce, she's made the coleslaw, created it all herself, and we're excited to be a part of this feast tonight. For everyone that's watching, so thankful for everyone watching tonight. So thankful that you took the opportunity to join us as we are preparing crab cake sliders in our own slaw. Crab cake sliders in our own slaw. We still have the crab cakes actually. We actually have the crab cakes actually still cooking as they're coming on board right now, and then we have some in the oven that we're going to get ready to pull out and get ready to plate all this stuff so you guys can look at me, look at what I'm ready to enjoy eating tonight. I'm going to enjoy eating tonight. Once again, Bedazzled Treats, you can find them at facebook.com/Bedazzled Treats. Facebook.com/Bedazzled Treats. As you can see, their sign there, the advertisement, Facebook.com, that's Bedazzled Treats. They are shipping food. Listen, they've gotten orders from California. They've gotten orders from Atlanta. They've been shipping orders. They've been shipping cakes. Not only do they cater, but they have desserts as part of their menu. Go on their website. Check out a lot of the food that they're making. If it's something you think about they can make, just send them an order. They'll probably figure out how to make it.
So we're getting ready to put our crab cake sliders inside, make our crab cake sliders with our crab cakes that we just prepared. Like I said before, we put our Old Bay mayonnaise on the bread. And then you're just going to close that, and we're going to do each one that way. I put the Old Bay mayonnaise. You can put it on both sides if you like. I put it on one side. put it on both sides if you like.
Great.
I'm going to close that up there. And these are our crab cake sliders with our homemade Old Bay mayonnaise, guys. And we're going to place them inside of the bread there. Close them. And this is the last one. We made 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put some already in the oven so that we can eat right away. But I just wanted to show you guys how to be able to make them from start to finish. And then we're going to complete this with our honey butter, so melted honey butter.
She made some melted honey butter.
And we're just going to lay that on top. If you have a brush, you can use a brush. I have a spoon today. And I melted a stick of butter. And I added about 4 tablespoons of honey. And it's going to be a nice glazed roll here, nice and sweet. It's going to go really, really good on the palate with the Old Bay. And you're just going to top and coat that. And then you're just going to put them in the oven, 350 degrees, guys. And that is it. And then we're going to get ready to start plating what we created. That's going to be a homemade coleslaw and crab cake sliders, guys.
Again, Bedazzled Treats and Catering. Again here, that's the number there on your screen, 443-413-9989, 443-381-3970. You can go place your order at facebook.com/Bedazzled Treats or give them a call. They would love to be able to take your order and be able to cater whatever you need them to cater. Not only do they do regular dishes, but they have some major treats. My brother actually does all the baking. He does a great job with that. And then Monet does most of the cooking. They got a great team that they put together, and we are really, truly excited about what they're doing. Every Monday night, come on, stay here with us on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Stay at home and cook with us. We are here every Monday as it looks like we got Monet getting ready to plate all of this food here. I am telling you, any vegan options that's going to be coming up, Pastor Trina. We're going to actually be in the near future. We're going to actually be talking about some of the vegan recipes that we're going to actually put. So thank you for that. That's one of the options that we're going to actually start using, start cooking, so we can start demonstrating to our viewers. So again, she's getting ready to start plating. Let me show you this coleslaw, the slaw that she made. Oh my goodness, the slaw is great. And here go the crab cake that just came out of the that doesn't look, I'm telling you, that looks absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. She did a great job with that.
So I like to garnish. I'm sorry, Pastor.
Go ahead.
So I like to garnish with a little parsley. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to plate, guys. So I have parsley here, nice lemon. Nice culinary flair here. Plate that down there. And then our jalapeno coleslaw, guys.
Jalapeno coleslaw. Wow.
From scratch.
Wow.
And there you go.
Wow.
Crab cake sliders, jalapeno coleslaw. Bedazzled Treats and Catering, guys.
Bedazzled Treats and Catering, done it again. Monday night, 7 p.m. 24 minutes, which means it's probably going to take you about 30 because those other sliders are in the oven now, which will probably take you about 30 minutes once you put everything together. So exciting to be here. Please meet us again here Monday nights at 7 here with Sister Monet, who has been doing a great job along with her husband, Troy. We have been doing a great job. Can't wait until next Monday. So listen, y'all, if you need anything, again, you see the phone number there. Monet, slide over to the side a little bit so they can see the Facebook page, facebook.com/Bedazzled Treats. Hook up with them, connect with them, and we'll see you again next Monday night. Have a great week, everyone.